Let's get to our third story, which is the revolving door of CEOs. So I flagged this last week to the team just because it was from so many different industries. It wasn't just like, hey, banking. Okay, we know banking is struggling, say, in Europe. It was all over the place.
CEOs were falling from the sky.
Literally, yes.
Literally. Something I think that was extraordinarily interesting about this. CEOs have been under pressure for some time. A lot of data from PwC, the FT reported it, has shown this has been happening. But remember, in the last week, we saw CEOs of both publicly held and privately held companies being ousted. And so this is not just activists are taking over and ousting all the CEOs. No, actually private shareholders are putting a lot of pressure on CEOs as well.
I wonder if this is a whole turn in governance, or was this just like really bad circumstances, like Jewel getting hit really hard with marketing, WeWork getting hit hard not being able to launch an IPO?
Well, some of these were external pressures, but remember something interesting about this. When the markets were all going up, and David Gellis made this point in the New York Times article over the weekend, when the markets were going up, everything's good and rosy. But now that things are getting choppy, ThyssenKrupp had 2 CEOs in 2 years.
Right.
They're not giving people time to turn around the companies. Not to mention you have these 200 CEOs at the Business Roundtable coming out saying it's not just about the shareholders. However, how do you balance that when shareholders are also not being patient with the companies?